You don't need the perfect moment, the perfect words, or even the perfect coach to tell you how to speak or what to say. The truth is, most women are trying to find their voice by fixing something. We try to speak up from a place of survival instead of healing. And that's why you stop yourself from speaking up, or worse, you say the thing you want to say, but they don't get it and you feel misunderstood. If you're new to my channel, hi, I'm Tracy, a vocal alchemist and spiritual mentor. I help spiritual women, especially daughters of immigrants and women of color, reclaim their voice and their story. So, if you're watching, you probably want to bust out of your people pleasing patterns too. So, let me know if any of these things sound familiar. You rehearse what you want to say, but then freeze in the actual moment. You nod, smile, or say yes, even when you want to scream no. You overthink your emails, texts, because you're afraid of how people are going to take it. Or you feel like your truth is too much or too messy to talk about. Let me know in the comments if any of these resonate with you, because I promise you, you are not alone. I've done every single one of those things in the past, and I know you have your own experiences too. So I would love to hear about it in the comments. Let me witness you and your healing journey. So, underneath all of that, you might be wondering, why can't I just say the thing I want? Why does my throat feel blocked? And why do I care about others' opinions so much? Here's the truth no one talks about. Your voice isn't missing. It's buried beneath layers of ancestral survival patterns, nervous system dysregulation, and your own emotional wounds. If you're ready to break free from your patterns, comment cycle breaker in the comments below. So now I want to offer you a different perspective. Finding and reclaiming your voice is a full body and soul healing process. It can't just be a bunch of affirmations and mindset shifts. What I call the voice wound is something I see in almost every woman I work with. It's the part of you that freezes, fawns, or maybe even shuts down when you want to speak up. It's the part of you that walks away from conversations thinking, why didn't I just say what I really meant? It is not because you're weak or broken. It's because your body is trying to protect you. So, if you haven't seen it yet, I go into all of this in a previous video. I break down what the voice wound really is and how it shows up in ways you might not even realize. I talk about how this wound is formed, not just in your life, but through generations of women who stayed silent to stay safe. Because these women were conditioned to be agreeable and to keep the family secrets buried. If you want to learn more about the voice wound, that video will give you more info. So, like I mentioned, the voice wound comes from being told to be quiet, to be agreeable. Maybe you watched the women in your family silence themselves. The voice wound also shows up when you fear being in the spotlight and you end up not wanting to attract attention to you or yourself or your family, and where it's normal to hold in these family secrets that's keeping you and your family stuck in unhealthy cycles. This is not something you can fix with just morning affirmations or public speaking tips. This is nervous system healing. It's vocal alchemy. It's about reconnecting to the part of you that was never allowed to speak and letting her finally rise. So hit the like button if you're on your voice reclamation journey too, because I know it's not easy, but this is how you process and heal so you can create the life you want to live. Okay, so now I want to talk about what the biggest mistake most women make when trying to find their voice. They treat it like a mindset issue. They journal, they say the affirmations, they consume content, but they skip the actual embodiment part. And hey, I can talk about this because I did this for years too. I was taking in all that info, but I didn't know how to apply it in real life. Here's what's happening. There's a part of you that knows what to say, but there's another part of you that doesn't feel safe enough to say it. So that's why I say healing starts in your body, not in your head. When you do the deep inner work, like regulating your nervous system, clearing ancestral patterns, and when you finally open your energetic vocal channel, you don't have to force your voice anymore. It rises naturally. If you're ready to reclaim your voice and break free from perfectionism and people pleasing, watch my next video about the 4 phases of healing and how my specific method helps you link the bridge between your trauma and your unique power. You can click over to the next video here. All right, with love and sacred resonance, I'll see you there.